anytime you're making emotional decisions, you can make poor choices. Whether you're overly excited or way down in the dumps, it doesn't matter. When you have a lot of emotion, you want to step back from that situation, clear your thoughts, take your time, be methodical, breathe, do pros and cons on stuff. And this is why we want to work with people and be proactive to make sure that they're not having a reactionary decision at the time of price appreciation. Ideally, you've already thought through these things. You have an exit plan, if you have one, at whatever price points. You know what you're going to do with that money. You know what the tax implications are going to be. You've structured it in your estate to be able to mitigate that best that you can. You've already had these conversations. You've already set up your board of advisors or people that are around you to help you make good decisions and manage that money. If you've got 50,000 XRP or 100,000 XRP and it goes to $100 in a very short period of time, and you haven't done these things, you now have $5 or $10 million in a very short period of time. And if you thought it was only going to go to $10, or you only thought it was going to go to $5, or you only thought it was going to go to $25 maybe, you're in a very different position than you would have been otherwise, and you probably didn't think through that. So, again, that's the reason that I talk about a lot of the things that I do on here. Is there are way more people in that situation than you guys would believe. I am blown away by, there's 7 million wallets on the XRPL. And, a lot of those are almost empty. 2.8 million have less than 10 XRP in them. There's another group that's, lesser amounts that are holding, small remnants of what they used to hold, or just, a couple dollars here and there that they can invest. But then the next group of cohort of people is probably, I don't know, somewhere between 250 and 300,000 people globally that have more than 50,000 XRP. And a lot of those people have multiple wallets. We talked to a lot of them. Some of them are holding their assets on an exchange, so they're counted in Uphold or Coinbase or Kraken or Caleb and Brown or wherever else they're holding them. I say that Caleb and Brown has segregated wallet addresses, so they don't have an omnibus account. But I digress. There's only 7 million of those. We got 400,000 people on the planet that have 50,000 XRP. People are like, well, they wouldn't let that many people get wealthy. This is going to sound how it's going to sound. Most people are going to mess it up. And I don't wish that upon anybody. It is literally just a statistic. Lottery winners, 3 to 5 years after they win the lottery, go bankrupt. 70% of them. So that leaves 30% of people that figured it out, structured it the right way, paid the taxes, didn't put themselves in a bad situation or a worse situation than they were before they came into the money.